Houston Astros pitcher Ronel Blanco was suspended for sticky stuff. That suspension is 10 games as per usual. He will not appeal because I'm pretty sure that's something you cannot appeal because it is 10 games.
And he's like,
Well, yeah, I think it's a little bit of both, right? Because
I think so too.
He knows, the team knows,
exactly,
and yeah, I think that it's just a black and white thing. They're not allowed to appeal it. So, but umpire Eric Bacchus said it was the stickiest stuff I felt on a glove since we've been doing this for a few years now. But it's funny because I don't think it was anything like
spider tack.
No, yeah, spider tack. Spider tack. You know what was funny though? I was thinking about this as I was reading this. Do you remember we were sitting at Chase Field? This was, I think, in 2021. It was about the time they did the ban, and these kids are sitting in front of us, and they had that big ball of gum.
Yeah,
and they were telling us about it, about how they use that for sticky stuff because they don't have rosin. One kid just keeps it in his pocket or whatever. It's super duper gross. He actually had me touch it. I was like, I can't believe I just did that. It's so gross.
Yeah.
But how sticky your hands got from it though. This kid was like, I throw a mad curve with this. It's like, I bet you do.
Yeah, I'll bet you do.
And your head
is straight for spitball with sugar.
Pretty much
a sugar ball.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so but that was what I was thinking about when I saw this. It was so
That's
sticky. I was like, because that was probably one of the nastiest, stickiest things I've ever had come across, and it was gross. But funny. He said that Blanco said that he doesn't always put rosin on his left arm, but he does when he sweats. So I'm thinking all the time then. You're always when you're on your left arm.
When you're awake, or
well, it's like, so I had a coach. My coach always told us, he's like, if you're not sweating before the game starts, you're not getting ready, right? You're
properly
not ready
warmed
for
up.
The game. Yeah, exactly right. You should be breaking sweat during warm up.
Yeah, and those dudes, they stand out there on the mound and they are just dripping wet.
In Houston, by the way,
especially in Houston, I don't care how big the roof is or whatever, the AC.
Yeah. So he thinks the sweat and the rosin got on his glove that way because that's what it was. So according to manager Joe Espada, he said they saw sweat and rosin on Blanco's glove, but that's illegal. You cannot have rosin on your non-pitching hand. So
they're
gonna have to
at anywhere.
Look, Ronel. Even if you're sweating, you can't put the rosin on your left arm. So.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Before we move on, this is inconvenient timing because he just threw that no.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, oh man, now we all have to question that. Like, you have to.
Well, so
you don't have to take it away from him.
No, you don't have to take it away from him. But no, this is the thing I do wonder though, is go back and look at the tape. See was he super sweaty that day? I'm sure he was. He was pitching hard, right?
And a lot of pitches over a long time.
Yeah.
In a high pressure scenario in Houston, in front of a home crowd.
Did they not do a very thorough check when he came off the mound that day?
I don't know. I'm not going to go back and look. I don't want to take that much time.
I don't care. It is what it is.
It is what it is. All I'm saying is it's a bad look to go from holy crap, best pitching performance of your life to the very next time we hear your name, you get a suspension for sticky stuff.
Well, that's like Domingo Germán last year.
Exactly.
He was suspended for sticky stuff, and then he threw a perfect game.
Exactly.
So yeah.
I can't.
The other one I thought about was Hector Santiago with the Mariners in 2021. Yeah. He was one of the first guys to get popped for it. And they just said he just had rosin everywhere.
Yeah,
it was all over both arms, on his jersey, on his glove,
his uniform, every pants
covered in rosin. Yeah. But he later got popped for PEDs.
Yeah, we were like, "Oh, that's too bad. He's early. They're just working it out."
Yeah,
and then he goes down with performance enhancers.
Yeah,
we were like,
I defended him so hard with the rosin and the PD thing came, and I was like, "He is dead to me. Dead
to me. Go away."
Exactly right.
Off with his head.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went.